What role does silence play in cross-cultural etiquette? Imagine sitting in a room where no one speaks for a while. It might feel awkward or uncomfortable, or it could feel respectful and thoughtful. Silence can mean very different things depending on where you are. In some cultures, silence is a way to show respect or give space for reflection. It can be a sign that someone is listening carefully or waiting for their turn to speak. In other places, silence might be seen as a sign of disagreement, discomfort, or even disinterest. Understanding these differences is part of being culturally sensitive. In Western countries like the United States or the United Kingdom, people often see silence as awkward or a sign that something is wrong. They tend to fill pauses quickly with words or jokes to keep the conversation flowing. Silence here can make people feel uneasy or confused, so they might rush to speak just to avoid that feeling. But in many Asian countries, like Japan or China, silence is a sign of respect and thoughtfulness. People may stay silent to show they are listening deeply or to avoid causing embarrassment. It's a way to keep harmony and show deference to elders or authority figures. In Arabic or some African cultures, silence can also be a strategic tool. It might be used to show patience or to give the other person space to speak more. Sometimes, silence can mean agreement or understanding, especially when combined with other nonverbal cues like nodding or eye contact. But it can also be used to create a sense of intimidation or to make someone feel unsure. That's why it's important to pay attention to the context and the other signals people give. High-context cultures, which include many Asian, Latin American, and Arab societies, relying heavily on nonverbal cues and implicit messages. Silence is a natural part of their conversations. It can be used to create space for reflection or to convey feelings indirectly. On the other hand, low-context cultures like North America and Western Europe prefer clear, direct communication. They might see silence as a sign of disagreement or disinterest, which can cause misunderstandings if you're not aware of the cultural norms. Knowing how silence functions in different cultures helps you avoid missteps. For example, if you're in Japan and remain silent during a serious discussion, it might be seen as respectful and attentive. But if you do the same in a Western business meeting, others might think you are disengaged. Recognizing these differences allows you to adapt your behavior and show respect for local customs. In the end, silence is a powerful communication tool that varies greatly across cultures. It can be a sign of respect, contemplation, or harmony, or it can be a signal of discomfort or disagreement. Being aware of these meanings helps you navigate conversations more smoothly and shows that you are culturally sensitive. Remember, paying attention to the context and the nonverbal cues can make all the difference in building respectful and effective relationships across cultures.